again, everyone, for joining our webinar today. We are very happy to invite Samuel from ASPEED to host the webinar together with me. Right, so today we are sharing a really interesting 360 camera from Cupola, ASPEED from Taiwan. So some of you might already heard about ASPEED before. They have been dominant the BMC market, I believe, not only for server, but also for personal computer, right, Samuel? So they've been dominant the BMC market for a long time. And just a couple years ago, they have a new line of AV over video kind of SoC. And then they come up with a 360 camera. So like I said before, it's one of the very rare manufacturer in the market that provide the VR 360 camera for industrial and enterprise use cases. And since the NX Witness Generation 5, I think it's 3 years ago, we start to work with 360 camera. We can develop the 360 view, right? But we don't find a lot of camera doing that. There are a lot of for end users, the consumer types. But for industrial enterprise, we don't see a very solid one until we met ASPEED. Right, but not only the develop of VR 360, ASPEED, they also very actively working with different work with NX partner, like for the video analytics, like IRA, like Linker Vision, like VCA. Samuel will share with us because of the VR 360 the mode and the special like developing multi-stream capability of the camera. It actually make AI VR 360 and VMS to a very well integrated solutions, right? So it's going to be interesting. Samuel prepared a lot of real use cases, video demo, live demo. So let's give the stage to Samuel, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Jason, and thank you, NX team, to invite us to join this webinar. So as you said, we are very happy to be able to contribute ourselves to so-called BMC market. That means server control SoC to ensure everybody can have a stable client and server architecture in the world, like Facebook, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. And to focus on the business-to-business market, we also provide one SoC called the Cupola360 SoC to support multi-sensor stitching. And to use this SoC, we are developing the end good devices like multi-camera devices, and to use this device to capture the 360 full screen in any area. And to work with NX, as Jason said, NX is a very strong partner who supports 360 video and the image viewing. From the technical view, that called EQT, equal rectangular, to have the real time, to have a full access to operate the 360 images. Okay, so to start the webinar, we will go to a slide service introduction about ASPEED and to share what we are doing from the device and solution viewpoint and our cooperation with NX. And the lastly is I will share some live demo to everyone. Okay, so I'm Samuel, who is working in ASPEED and in charge for this product line, and be happy to share more with you from here. Okay, here is our product brief, company brief. We are ASPEED. We are SoC design house as well, just like a Qualcomm MediaTek in the world. The chipset is our main product from ASPEED viewpoint. We are starting from 2004. This is our 20 years in this country and in industry. Our headquarters is in Hsinchu, Taiwan, and today we are going to introduce how we are using our own SoC to develop end devices and to develop a software platform to encourage our partner for their remote controlling and remote management. Okay, so as Jason mentioned, although we start from 2004 and we start investigate from BMC, from AV over IP, and start from 2017, we have a dedicated team, a dedicated R&D, and dedicated marketing team to work on the Cupola360 chip processors. And to use this processor, we are be able to create a stable camera devices which can stream in live video 24/7 days. And to use these stable devices, we are be able to add more add-on value and a feature to empower our management team in different area. Okay, that's the solution overview and I took this here. Start from here, I will share how it works. So first of all, we map some pain point from our customers, especially on factory operations, but not limited to factory operation. The same pain point could be happen in constructions, could be happen in retail market, or could be happen in smart home or any area in case you have multiple field to monitor. The pain point is we calculate the two main pain points. The first one is operation management. The second one is customer tools and auditing. In the current situations, your customer or your management team have to show up yourself to have a physical presence to monitor, to auditing, to see what happened exactly in a different field. Just imagine that if you are running a train store, you may have a lot of train store from East Coast to West Coast, and you may have to go one by your own self to check if your employee is working well for you. So that's the same idea from when you welcome your customers, you may tag your customer to have a physical live tour to ensure they understand how your factory works and how their product can be produced in your factory. In this kind of things, we found in the current situation, people are using typical IP camera to try to capture everything in their field. So take this picture as an example. Here, this is a picture from a small campus in Taiwan. They are trying to install a lot of IP camera and they use a very traditional VMS solution to try to present each spot in the campus. But as you can see, this is not a real situation. You never know if the student what happened in here after they go down the stairs, and what happened here if they are missing in behind in the camera FOV. So same as the situation when the management team try to understand the situation, they are not able to understand the full situation, even though they are putting AI there with the big efforts. So back to the factory, the same idea is like that. If customer or management teams, they are trying to give the physical patrolling or on-site auditing, sometimes it costs a lot of cost, just like time cost, or just like a special cost, or just like you have to prepare everything just to welcome their visit. So from ASPEED, we are using our own chipset to control the end devices like that one. This is our first camera with 4 lenses. So they will be slightly different from the existing IP camera, which is embedded with 4 cameras. And with this compact design, you have to use one Ethernet cable to give it the power to receive the streaming real time. And just like these pictures try to show, this chipset can receive the 4 live images from different image sensors, and powered by chipset, it can be stitching and streaming out within 1 second. So we are make sure everything, every moment will be broadcast by the real time. This is our another camera, powered by the same chipset, and we are select different camera module to have larger vertical FOV. I will show everybody how the difference after during the live demo sessions. Okay, now that's not all. Start from chipset and the end devices. We also provide the software platform and the open API to pack as a management platform. we hand over this platform to all of our partners, including the strategy partner, technical partner, system integration partners, to then they then have the capability to add their own features, own application to fit into their domains. Okay, let's see some successful story with Cupola360. We start from a smart factory. We do have a lot of experience in smart factory, especially in Taiwan, as we are starting from Taiwan. And then most can be presented by agreed by customer. We have two use cases can be shared with you. The first one is Integrasis. Integrasis is a subsidiary from Foxconn. They are the top manufacturer of NVIDIA server devices. And second one is Secret. Secret is the SoC testing and packaging company who is very experiencing, and they are the expertise in this domain. And we not only have these two companies, we do have the top 5 foundry in Taiwan and top 3 OSA company in Taiwan, and the other leading semiconductor testing company in Taiwan who already adopt Cupola360 camera and its solution to enable their remote management. Let's see how it works. Start from the Integrasis. From this picture, we will give a summary, and I will show the live presentation video from the Integrasis to explain more. So the first scenario they are using is a so-called remote patrolling to replace by the physical patrolling by person or by employees. The management team are able to receive a live situation. They are be able to interact with their operator, with their machine by Cupola360 platform. Not only the image presentation, they are be able to plug in and insert the live production data like year rate, like a production status, like the MES and the ESOP integrations. Not only from the data presentation, they are be able to link with AI to power by AI to ensure everything can be controlled by SOP. So I will show the more detail later. And also through the Cupola360 software platform, they could insert different subsystems like a substream from another video or another website as the picture-in-picture effect in this Cupola360 web software platform. And the second scenario is from Secret. They are using Cupola platform to enhance their communication with customers. In the past situation, they had to bring and invite their customer go through their product line when they are reviewing their projects. And now they are powered by Cupola360 platform, just like us. When they have the web conference call, they are be able to share and show what is happening, what is going on the product line in front of their customer, even though they are in different places. And to use this transparency, Secret, they receive a high certifications from their customers, and their customers give me more trust on Secret, on how they produce, how they test their product and their chipsets. So to use Cupola360 platform, Secret has successfully win more customer trust and win more time to market decision and to reduce the decision delays. Okay, then here is the demo video from the Integrasis. The demo video is shown in Taoyuan, their factory in Taoyuan in Taiwan, and all you are seeing in this video is the real daily life in the EVOS. So this video around 2 minutes, and I will play back this video now.
That's the real installations at factory, right, Samuel?
Okay, great. Through this video, you may see in progresses, they are using Cupola360 to combine with their own system, to link with their own AI, link with their own NVR, to link with their own notification systems. Similarly, you can reproduce this concept into your demand. Okay, this is stuff from a high-tech company. And not only high-tech company, we are going to share another use case of when we are developing with a traditional factory. And this video is recorded by their management systems. So as you may see, they are using Cupola360 platform to remote patrolling their factory to receive and understand how the production status. Also, they are be able to insert the live situation, live production data on this screen. So let's start show. The viewing
Wow.
angle can be switched by your mouse click. And switch a camera from within one website. And I believe through this operation, you are be able to handle 100% of this situation, and you are be more easily for you to introduce your factory in front of your customers, not only from the business review, but also project discuss. Here's
Yeah, allow me.
the inventor. Yeah, please.
Yeah, allow me to chime in a little bit, right? So even though right now we are controlling, if I understand correctly, even though we are controlling the viewing angle, right? But in the VMS part, we are actually recording the 360 view, right? It's just the client, we are seeing this direction, but if something happened on the other side, it's not like a PDZ camera. If you move there, you can only record there. A 360, the benefit of that is you are recording everything, right? There are things
Yes.
happening in the background, might not important for you at this moment for this event, but it could be meaningful for another event. So all the rest of the, let's say 270 degrees are still recorded. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for Jason's information. That's really important part. So as you said, not only the viewing point you are watching now, the camera can capture everything by the 360 degree. But the reason why we are using this mechanism to control the viewing angle is through this design, we are be able to allow access, multi-connection from the different people. Once you have this website, the web link, you will be able to watching and operate your own viewing angle. Everybody can be served independently and no conflict. So we solve the PC cameras the physical limitation, and we use this kind of software platform to allow multi-connections and multi-operation through these 360 images.
A quick question, Samuel. So this Cupola 360 Plus Petrol platform, like from this example and the one from the semiconductor factory, I see a lot of AR overlay on the live video. So is that one of the standard functions from your software offering, not just the video, and you can input the data and then overlay on the views?
Yeah, thank you for Jason. That's the standard from our software. And how we are providing this solution is we provide by the open API. So as you can see in here, they are using their own devices. They are using their own machine IoT data, their own MES data to put this data on this screen, just like AR effect through our API. And from the previous page, you might see they are using some, for example, they are using the sub screen to showcase their videos, to showcase their another web control web page. So similar by the previous situation, they are using our open API to insert different images or different data we call metadata. You can put all kind of metadata, multimedia data on top of this Cupola 360 platform to combine everything, just like data integrators. Okay, so let's go on the presentations.
Sure.
Okay, here is another use case we are using for the security safety enhancement. This is the one real case in a chemical room in Taiwan. They are using Cupola 360 camera to ensure they can capture this area without any blind spot. But that's not all. They are using. They also deploy multiple AI functions models on this camera software platform. As you may see, there are 3 different AI models deployed at the same time. And through the Cupola 360 platform, you will be able to replace or enhance the AI models one by one without install the camera. This is one use case, another use case in Taiwan. Okay, not only in the factory assembly, we may have different domains. Here is the real case in the data center in Taiwan also. As you can see, the Cupola 360 camera is installed here and to capture the data, their servers. And these management teams, they not only pop up the server status on the screen, but also they are linked with server control panels or control consoles. Just image lab, once you click the image and there is one management console pop up, then you will be able to control to type any instruction remotely, just like a remote KVM, but powered by real-time images. And that's not all. Through this Cupola 360 platform, you will be able to deploy different AI functions like people detections, fire, smoke detections, water detections to ensure your area is fully controlled and monitored by yourself.
Samuel, quick
Okay,
questions. The video analytics you mentioned, if I understand correctly, it's server-based analytics, right? It's not running on the cameras.
yes, this is server-based analytics. So just imagine that there's a lot of server sensor to monitor the health of the server. There might be some humidity, there might be some temperature, there might be some CPU utilization method index. There's a lot of things. And to this Cupola360 platform, you will be able to see the real status and the real number combined by one screen. And also, once you click the icon on the Cupola360, then you may able to pop up the control panel to control the servers. So just like in the previous, you are using a shared desktop to control the server, but you never know what is happening in your data center.
Yeah. Okay. And also related questions to the Cupola management platform, right? The software platform to manage the cameras. Is there a additional license to use the software? Like I want to add cameras, add different API, different functions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question. So currently we are packing our software and hardware as one packages. In this current stage, we don't really charge for annual maintenance, but in the future, the answer will be yes. But currently, we are packing the software and hardware as one package before we deliver to our customers. So although that you will receive all our full software updates, you will receive our full software development kits and documentations to ensure you can control your own application based on Cupola360 platform.
Mm-hmm. I see. Understand. Got it.
Okay, and that's some more benefit from Cupola. That's a small summary, and I will go to the second part. We co-host NX and end with the live demos. So before this slide, we talk about how Cupola360 works on smart factory, on the data centers, or another domain. Surely you can use on this construction management. But the thing is, we found if although Cupola360 is good enough, but it can save more as long as you are going to invest AI, or as long as you are going to add more AI features. The idea is not something like that. To our partner like NVIDIA, like Foxconn, like Pegatron, to our corporation, we found a really interesting fact is the AI cost is going higher and higher if your camera model is also increased. They will cost a lot of effort to collect and to identify people in different camera streaming. So Cupola360 camera, every event, every individual can be captured, every action can be captured in one stream. They will reduce the AI consuming power significantly. So just like that, when we talk about the TCO, total cost of operation, or total cost of ownership, that will be the very cost-effective AI solution with Cupola360. Not only save the number of camera if you are trying to capture every single angle in your area, but also it saves the computing cost, it saves the manpower for maintenance, it saves the installation cost, and also it saves the travel time and cost. They can to power by this platform, your customer, your client can understand immediately without flying to your country or flying to your place. So this is our result and benefit from our customers. Our customer, they receive their client certification over 80%, and through our real case investigation, the total cost of ownership can be reduced over 50%. Also, the response time, we care response time most, and the responding time is shorter, and our client can be able to respond to their customers through these platforms. Okay, next is the further cooperations. Just like Jensen mentioned in this webinar, we have a close relationship with NX. start from NS 5.0 and 6.0. And here is the example from the latest NS software. We call it hotspot features. That thank you for Jason, and let's see some demos about the hotspot features.
Yeah, it's a new feature available in generation 6. Yeah.
Yeah, in this generation, as you can see, there's a lot of icons in your screen, and each icon can link to another separate camera, just like a camera map. So example like here, you have the fisheye camera here, and to the different icon, and they can link and point to another live streaming from different camera. And same with this idea, and we can use Cupola360 to combine with 6th generation, as Jason mentioned. So this video clip is recorded in ASPEED Taipei office. So as you can see, we can use the hotspot features, and we can use a 360 camera as like that. Here is the camera map. You are be able to insert another substream in the we call a panorama view here, and slightly different from the fisheye. It gives you an immersive experience when you're trying to manage the situation. Okay, not only from the hotspot, Cupola360 can powered by NX, you will be able to receive multiple substream from one devices. And this video is recorded in the NX Taipei office. And as you can see, powered by Cupola360 camera, there's one stream to present the 4K and surround this office. And to the web API, once your cursor moving, the chipset will generate a new substream for you. And even though you can add the different AI model on different substream, just like this video show.
So everyone, you can pay a little attention to the left resource panel on NX. You can see we will recognize this camera via UNVIF, and there will be 5 video channels from this camera. So channel 1 is the panoramic view, right? The DWAP view, the stitch view, I should say, the stitched view for channel 1. And then channel 2 to 5 is like the user-defined ROI view. So you can see there are some smaller ROIs at the lower left corners, right? So there's a questions about how the AI computing will work, right? I'll chime in a little bit right here, Samuel, excuse me. It's like that. It's up to the users. If you have a model, then you can apply that Vision AI model on channel 1, the wider view. So you can imagine that I can have a multiple intrusion or line crossing zone from this super wide angle view. For just requires you one channel of AI. You can do people counting for the whole area, or you have a multiple detection zone on the area. Or like one of the case Samuel shared, they need a facial recognition. Then a panoramic view might not be ideal. Then you can choose one of the ROI right here. For example, this one, looking at Andy right here, I can apply another facial recognition license for this video channels, right? So the whole panoramic view is doing crowd detection, heat map, or intrusion detection to cover my whole territory, right? But one of the ROI, I have zooming for that area with 1080p resolution, and then I apply facial recognition to that, right? So it's very flexible. Depends on, you can use it as a 4 or 5 individual camera, or you can mix and match. Depends on the use cases to apply on a user-defined ROI channel or the whole panoramic channels for that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jason, for the introduction. And as Jason said, through the software platform and camera, you will be able to deploy multiple AI functions in different streaming, just based on your requirement and your demand. Okay, so let's enter the next phase. During this phase, I'm going to share some live demo in front of you to explain how it works. So first of all, we are going to demonstrate two of our camera. First one is a compact tiny one that we call. Another one we have the a more larger is a VFOV from through the different camera modules. So as mentioned in the first beginnings. So here we will have the total in 3 devices and in the Hsinchu office in Taiwan. So the only thing is when we install the camera outside the office, we also install our software platform on the public cloud. And surely you can install this software platform on the plant. You can install in the industrial PC. You can install in your laptop as long as you know how to manage your systems. And let's see the demos.
So the cameras are outdoor ready, right?
Yes. So currently we are welcome time in Taiwan. So today is a day off in Hsinchu. So probably there's not a lot of people outside the street, but still you can see how it works through the Cupola360 camera. And to use this platform, you will be able to switch and monitor the different angle one by your mouse click. And to use the software platform, as Jason mentioned, you will be able to insert the different metadata like text, like something or advertisement, real-time advertisement from your country partners. Also can link with some IP sending the data to this platform. And that's all. You can select from one by one to the small map, or you can use in the patrolling function to patrol this area. And this patrolling route can be designed, can be configured dynamically based on your own demand. Everybody who has this web link, they can log in and watch the live status to receive live status from outside. So let's see the difference between the two cameras. The first camera is from the compact one. We have the 360 horizontal view FOV, so you can switch, you can view the area by your own demand. But the vertical FOV is around 85 degrees. So as you may see, when I try to watch a building, the building is limited. And switch to the camera, different camera module, so you'll be able to watch the to receive full images, and you will be able to also to add your own QR code or your own icon in the top of the camera. Also, of course, you can choose no show anything, just image. That depends on your demands. And this camera is using the chipsets, so we can use the same one platform to patrol among the different camera devices.
Samuel, so the cameras, they are like IP66, IP68, they are outdoor ready, right? Do you have any ideas about what is the
Yes, there's IP66. So I believe our can be survived the typhoon attack.
I see. And a quick question, is there any built-in microphone, or there are cables to connect external microphone for it?
Yes, there are both cameras embed one microphone here. So let me show one example here. So, okay. So to this demonstration, this is the demo side. We are demoing ASPEED Taipei office. So sorry for this, is Taipei day off, so we don't, our office is closed. So you can use this situation like demo in the website. So this is we simulate a control run with 360 camera. So I'm into that you can insert a lot of different substream in this area, and just like a remote control run to receive all the live data. Every live data can be switched, can be monitored, and just like you are there.
Well, it's like an AR command room using a camera as the
Yes.
command center. That's cool.
Yes, exactly. So this everything is go live, and in for sure you can add more. Now this streaming, you can add more some data analysis table. You may add your chart, and you may add your data through the APIs. Okay, so here is live demo for everybody, and just feel free to let me know if I can share more.
A quick question: has any of your partners tried the camera with a AR glass? I know it's not public, like very commonly used, but it just looks like it's prepared for the future. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Now we do have one partner who are trying to link this camera with Microsoft HoloLens. And we are currently to integrate with Apple Vision Pro. So to see how we can work with the AR glasses. But most of our customers, and they are enjoy the AR effect to this software platform. Just like that, you can see we have the name of strips and very similar like AR effect, but they are powered by the software or software platform. So you are no longer need to wear the glasses, but you will enjoy the effect from the AR.
That's really cool. And questions about the security features, right? So can you share with us like how you set up the user, how you protect the connections from unauthorized connections?
Yes, we do care about security, and our way is to ensure this camera, their productions, their chipset, their software, they are all under control. And the most important thing is hand over everything, including our software API, our camera devices, our ribbon design in our to our partners. So their IT division, they are be able to understand and monitor and control each camera video stream by their own self to ensure they have the website authorizations. They have the IT, if the IT trying to make sure the camera stream can store or can be only streamed in their local lab. So we offer our APIs to let the IT division can control everything.
Got it. Got it. And things where I look at, right, you might notice that this is a web application. So we actually try together with the ASPEED team that we can actually embed this web page to the NX Witness desktop clients, right? So you will have a very interactive integrations between this web application for Patrol with AR overlay, at the same time having this channel recorded in NX with like full 360 recording and all the bookmark, plugin, AI features that you are familiar with the NX Witness desktop interfaces. But adding this extra layer for Patrol, no matter this example we are seeing right now, it's more for the commercial retail purposes, or the previous one, the factory Patrol, for the industrial factory, the traditional factory, right? It's very easily you can embed the web interface to NX to utilize the two platforms together. Yeah. And a questions about how much computing power we need to prepare for the AIs. Then I would say, like Samuel, please correct me if I'm wrong. If I remember correctly, the 4 ROI channel that the camera SoC cropped, right? The channel 2 to channel 5, it's 1080p 30 frames per second, right? How about the primary like VR 360 view? Do you know what is the resolutions and FPS of that?
Okay, so yeah, that's also the good question when we are talking about AI. So in each camera, you are be able to receive 5 standard streaming. I mean, standard streaming is a standalone streaming from camera, and this streaming support up to 20 or 24 frame rate. And the first one is the full panoramic view, and the rest of them are the full HD, the 1080p streaming. All of the stream can be configured by the configurable by the frame rate, from all the bit rate. So from the AI viewpoint, you are be able to choose your own AI model and choose your own AI box machine to when you adopt the AI. Just an example, as we discussed, you might have a general AI model to detect, for example, people detection, people counting in the full panorama view, and although that's a full panorama view, you might need a more powerful AI machine or AI devices to calculate the AI. And once you select the specific ROI from the in front of the full images, same like probably there's a storefront. You are getting interested about the storefront, so you can point on and receive a dedicated substring about the storefront, and you might lower your AI computing power because the image is streaming down from 4K to Full HD.
I see. So let's say if we have an AI partner, they say my AI box can do 8 channels of 1080p, right? Then we know like the camera can provide me 4 1080p strings, right? Then I only use half of the computing power of the AI, right? So it's actually
Yes.
we need to check with the AI partner to understand under what resolutions, FPS, then how many channels you can do, right? The
Yes.
camera itself provide the flexibility to output the video strings accordingly to the user, to the AI partners. Yeah.
Yes, that's the way how we set the TCO, total cost of operations. The typical way, the typical camera, they are giving the full images, and their AI model just apply to the full image from cameras. They don't really care about if this AI model is really used or really be adopted by the client or not. Instead of them, we give the flexibility and the by the API. So all of our client and all of our partners, they are be able to select the specific ROI before they apply the AI model. So their cost of AI can be controlled, can be manageable in form of typical ways.
And Sammy, would you mind move back a bit to the slides where we are taking the video in the NX office?
Yes.
Yeah, this one. So there's one more things I like to share with everybody is that like we know NX can do 360 DWARP, right? Like since like 2-3 years ago. However, for us, the fisheye dewarping or the 360 dewarping is a NX client features. So from the server side, it only fits the NX client, the run image as a fisheye or the panoramic image, right? We're using the client to dewarp for the user to see whatever they only want to see. And when there are very often when the user sees that, oh, you can crop a region of interest, right? And we got questions very often and say, can I just perform AI on that? We can export that, right? We can export that part. The client will export that part for you. But the user will say, can I only apply AI on that ROI, right? Can I only like do that part, right? But since it's a client feature, if our AI partner are using our SDK or API to request the video stream from NX server, the server doesn't have the ROI string, right? Only the client can crop the ROI. So that become one of the demands we see in the market. They love our ROI view, the DWAP. Unfortunately, or I shouldn't say unfortunately, it's a very fast because it's a client feature. But right now with the Cupola cameras, right, they make it possible because from the camera side, you can see at the lower left here, there are 4 different green boxes. This is their camera interfaces, right? So the user can then crop the video string on the camera. The SoC developed by Cupola is powerful enough to give you real-time user-defined ROI, right? So once you decide the area you want to see, the camera channel actually change its ROI and feed that video stream to the NX server. And then for our AI partner, they can use the camera ID of that ROI string and perform the AI. So again, it's a combination of client DWAP and the camera DWAP, right? Like still convenient. We can embed the camera firmware here to do the dewarping, right? And of course, you can still use the NX function, click on dewarping, click on digital zoom feature to do that. But if we are combining the hardware from Cupola and the software, the API from NX, then again, we can mix and match. The purpose is not just saying we can do a lot of things. The purpose is to give the SI, give the AI partner, give the users the flexibility to choose to design the project with the most efficient way, right? That's what I see from the camera dewarping and the client dewarping. One is fast, super responsive. Another can meet a better purpose to integrate with AI or access control, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. 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 That's cool. Yeah. So any other questions? I think we have several interesting questions from our attendees today. Yeah. So Samuel, would you mind like again show your contact informations on the screen so that everybody know how and where to find you? Yeah.
Okay, so thank you,
Yeah.
Jackson, and thank you, NX team, to having us today. And through this 1 hour webinar, we are going to try to share a lot of things in front of you, although limited by time, and we may show more if you are getting more interested. Feel free to contact us, contact Jackson or NX partners to raise your questions, and let us know if you have any further idea about Cupola360 and the integration with NX. As Jason said, there will be very cool function, and we give the effect management weight for your clients, not only for your AI deployment, but also for your camera deployments. That's my contact. Feel free to reach us and for the further discussion.
Thanks a lot for sharing, Samuel. Today, I see a lot of interesting potential use cases, not just for surveillance, not just for the so-called smart spaces that's very popular nowadays. The factory, the retail, the city, smart cities, right? The AR overlay demo you just put together in your office, right? And the reception area where you embed a different YouTube link, different websites. You actually bring another, I would see from the marketing purpose of view as well. It provides an immersive view of combining video data with other metadata, right? Not just the automation data, even the commercial data. And then it can very easily connect with the video management platform from NX. I do see a lot of interesting and potential use cases our partners can put together. Yeah.
Yes, just as you said, you can image that there's a commercial, the playback continuously real times in front of your client by combining the commercial with the 3D camera images. While they are viewing the status outside, they also receive the live and the most in-time information from you. There will be a great integration to benefit your business.
Yeah, I remember the discussion we are having with your team is that we are using camera as a map, right? We're not using there's a GIS map, there is a still image map, and now there's a possible using a VR 360 camera as a map to provide a more immersive view and experiences for the users. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, cool. Well, so thanks a lot again for your time, and thank you everyone for joining our webinar today. In a few days or 1 or 2 weeks time, we will have this video ready on YouTube, and feel free to share that with your clients, your colleague who doesn't got a chance to join our webinar. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Samuel or contact me or the NX sales manager who you usually work with. Okay. Thanks again, Samuel. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jess, and thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Bye-bye.